Good morning, guys. It's a really nice Sunday morning, and well, I've decided to make my favorite, very intriguing Fluff Daddy omelette. Yes, well, that's a weird name for it, but it's really fluffy. So, what do we need for it? We need 3 eggs, and we need some posh and exotic truffle oil, some black pepper, salt, butter. Right, so let's start. Okay, if I remember correctly, that's how you crack an egg. There goes one, and two. Highly professional way of cracking eggs, as you can see. No shells going in there. Okay, that's 3 eggs. Voila. Okay. Right, so we've got the 3 eggs in there, and I'm gonna put some salt in. I use less salt, blood pressure problems. That's it. And yeah, black pepper. Yeah, you can use quite a bit of black pepper. It's nice to spice it up a bit. Okay, now one of the, well, not so secret ingredient, but if you want to make it a bit posh, you can always use some black truffle oil from Italy, of course. Okay, so we're going to take a teaspoon of that. Teaspoon, and there you go. Yeah. Right, so let's just measure this up. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not filling it up completely, just so it doesn't overflow. Okay, that's done. Need to close it properly so I don't spill the truffle oil and make the missus angry. Okay, that smells beautiful, the truffle oil. Right, so next, just move the egg over there, and we're gonna chop some green onions. Well, just one would do actually. So okay, it should be okay. Well, we can do some more. That's it. That's as much I can endanger my fingers. Okay, green onion goes in there. Voila. So what's next? Yep. So we're gonna add some cheese to it, just to give it a bit of a nice taste to it. So just gonna grate a bit of cheese, fresh cheese. Okay, guess that should do it. Right, so now you guys must be thinking, what's so special about this egg if you're just adding the usual common ingredients? Well, one of the important things that are so special about this egg is this guy. I'm gonna beat the chicken out of this egg. Right, so you might want to close your ears, it's gonna get a bit loud. Ready? The whole idea is to give it a sort of a meringue texture so it fluffs up a bit. So I'm going to beat it a bit more and save your ears some noise. Right, we've also taken some egg white only and beat them up into stiff peaks. This is one of the important steps. The egg omelette won't rise if you don't make stiff peaks of the egg white. Now the previous mixture that I made, I'm going to add it to this and gently stir it with a spatula. Okay. So as you can see, I am mixing the egg yolk mixture with the egg white mixture. You need to do this a little bit more. Right, now that the mixture is ready, we're going to use a teaspoon of butter to oil our pan. Just let it oil up. It will make the surface and the base of the omelette really golden. Okay, keep the stove on a mild to very medium heat, not too high. You don't want to burn your egg. Okay. So once the butter's melted a bit, we are going to then put the egg mixture inside. So I'll just wait for it to melt a bit. Right, now the butter has melted and bubbling. So we're going to pour our egg yolk, egg white omelette mixture into the pan. Just settle it down a bit. Settle it down a bit. Now we're going to cover it up and let it simmer in the warmth and the steam and rise up. As you can see that the omelette is slowly rising, the fluff is expanding. It's looking like a delicious cotton candy, I must say. Have a close look. It looks like it's almost breathing. Rising up, going down. Rising up, going down. So one side's done and I've just turned it over and I'll let it cook on the other side now. Okay, so Fluff Daddy is ready and I'm gonna let it simmer in there until I make the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna use some wholemeal sourdough bread to serve alongside it, nicely buttered, and I'm going to make some Italian coffee. Right, this contraption here is called the mocha. It's an Italian word for a type of steamed black coffee. So let's just see how it works. You twist it around, take it off, and that's the filter over there. You fill this with some water, which I'll do now. Okay, so I filled it up with just enough water. That would make approximately 2 espresso shots. And we're going to use some Canadian ground coffee, pumpkin spice flavored. Not bad for winter. Okay. we really need to pack this in. This goes in there, a little bit of water comes out, we just soak that water away to keep the place dry. There you go. No one likes soggy coffee. Okay. Yep, so we pack this in. 1 scoop. Right, it's very important to compact it. The more you compact it, the better the steam, the better the flavor. There you go. Okay, keep on compacting it. Now, wow, the spiced pumpkin smells nice. Okay, some more. It might seem like a lot, but believe me, it's never enough. Okay, that's all done. Press it a bit more. This reminds me that I need to invest in a coffee presser. We'll come to that someday. Okay, so that's all done. Now we screw it back on. And make sure you screw it on tight. Okay, just enough. Okay, so as you can see, there's a steam outlet over there. So this contraption will go on the stove over here. There you go. And when we're ready, we're gonna heat it up. Right, so here we have freshly toasted sourdough bread, whole meal to be exact. And there's nothing more satisfying than buttering up some toast. Okay, yeah, just let it all soak in. Let it all soak in. Excellent. Look at that. Hot toast, molten butter. Nothing like it. Yeah, so not a skill that you really need to know, but I just wanted to show you for the pleasure of it. Right, now it's time to get Mr. Fluff Daddy into the plate. Ooh, look at that. Look at the symmetry, the color, the perfection. Nothing like it, eh? Sorry, just an unintended accident. Right, so we heat up this little guy and not too fast, adjust the heat so it slowly simmers and boils and steams. And I'll show you once it starts coming out. Right, so the magic has begun. There, have a look. I wish you could smell it. It's just heavenly. So it's just gonna steam and pop the coffee in. There we go. Voila, 2 shots of espresso. Right, another treat for the breakfast. Some oat pillows with a drizzle of some premium Canadian maple syrup. Yep. Just going to drizzle a little bit. Just sprinkle a little bit of it. It's just gives it a nice flavor, and unlike sugar, it is not too fattening and dampening. Tastes delicious, right? And some splash of milk. Yep, there we go. There we go. Voila. And there we go. Voila. Sunday morning breakfast is served. You've got the Fluff Daddy omelette with some truffle oil and black pepper. You've got a nicely drenched toasted slice of sourdough bread, some oat cushions with exquisite maple syrup, and to finish it off, you've got your Italian espresso. Bon appetit. Until next time.